Hello everybody, it is your boy Tenki, and we're back with another video, and today is a story time video. Yes, in fact, it is a story time video, and this story time video, it's a crazy one, you know? Now, so the story was like this. So it started way back then when I was like 4 years ago, and I was in the park, you know? And I was in the park with my two cousins. Let's call them let's just say yeah, so let's say cousin 1 and cousin 2. So I'm in the park with them, and I'm walking with them, and I'm with my mom, of course. So we're walking in the park, you know, all right, and then some random guy comes out of absolutely nowhere, and he says, quote unquote, "You die." So he just said that out of absolutely nowhere. All of us were just staring at him, and he just started looking at us. He turned his back, and he just started looking at us. And this was okay. So it was like this. So no, this is not the end. So we were in the park, and we were taking a walk, and my cousin was like, cousin 1, which is the boy, which is the oldest of all of us. He said, "Don't worry about him." So we didn't care. We just walked, and that guy started following us, and so he started following us, and while he was following us, we were walking faster, and we started moving in circles around the park. Remember, I was with my mom, so we started walking in circles around the park, and while we were walking in circles around the park, he kept on following us over and over, and he put his hand into his jacket. And so then my mom told us we should start running. So we all started running because I was probably the most scared out of all of them. So we started running, and this guy, it's like 5. It's a sun is about to go down, and my mom said we should probably go back home. So we went home, and he stopped following us from that point. But he went into a van, and there were people in that van. And we went home. Normal. Alright, so we were going home. We went home. And our home was right next to the park. So it's kind of not good because... But we would be doing loops around the house. And this van that he was inside of kept on following us. Until, like, on the 5th, 6th loop. I don't really remember correctly. But on the 5th or 6th loop, he turned left. He went to the highway. Well, it's not really a highway. It was like this. It kind of is like a highway, but the speed limit is like 30 or something. So, yeah, we went home. We locked the car. Remember, we locked the car, and we went inside of the house. Now, back then, I was playing with my Wii U. So we were all playing with my Wii U. We were playing we were playing on the thingy. What is it called? The Wii U Land, where you can play multiple games inside of. Okay, you know, you get the gist. But we were playing on the Wii U, and we suddenly just the doorbell rings, and he rang the doorbell for every single floor. I don't even know if it was him, but it probably was. So he rang the doorbell for every single door, for every single apartment, I mean. And we live in a house, an apartment with 3 floors. It's like a basement, and then the first floor, and then the second floor. And there were the people from the basement, they were asleep. And they woke up, they were angry, and they went to see who it was. And they looked, and they didn't see anybody. They thought it was like a trick or something. So then they went to our floor. The people on the top, I don't think they were home, but they went to our floor. They knocked on our door, and they were like, "Hey, did you ring this doorbell?" And then we were like, "No, we didn't. We haven't. We've been inside this whole time." And basically, yeah, we were inside the whole time. And then I was starting to think that he was following us. He followed us home, and yeah. So, yeah, we continue playing on the Wii U, and then the doorbell rings again. But this time, it's only our doorbell. Only ours. Remember that. Only ours. And my mom grabs... Okay, so we have a license for a gun. So my mom grabs the gun, she goes outside and she has it holstered in her pocket. No, I do not live in Texas or whatever. But let's just, all right. So she grabs the pistol. She goes outside and she has it holstered in her pocket. She's afraid, and there's nobody there. And then we go back inside, and my mom forgets to lock the door. She forgot to lock the door, and that was where the scary stuff started happening. So then we all got off the Wii U. Then we stayed up. We were staying up in secret. We were all playing on our 3DSs, and my cousin 2, which is a girl, she went to the bathroom, and then we started hearing knocking on the door for our actual house. Now my mom locked the door she locked the door to get inside of the house, but she did lock it for the one to get inside of our apartment. So they started knocking on our door, and we're too scared to open it. My mom is asleep, and the gun stays in her room. She locks her room, and my dad is not home. He is still going. He's still at work, and he comes around roughly 3 in the morning. Back then, he would come roughly around 3 in the morning. But now my mom and dad are divorced, so yeah. But they come here, and the guy knocks on our door. Okay, it was actually the guy. He knocks on our door, and he locks it, and he starts. Okay, this is like the most terrifying thing of my life. I don't know what happened to that guy. I haven't seen him in a long, long time, but he knocks on our door for my room where my cousins are sleeping and we are all sleeping, and I'm the only one awake. I am playing on my 3DS. I'm playing Pokemon Ruby on my 3DS, and the door for our room knocks, and we're too scared to open it. This guy is literally probably inside, and it wakes up my cousin that is the oldest, and he's 14. Just remember that. He's 4 years older than me. So I'm 14, or like right now in the making of this video, I am 14. And he comes out of absolutely nowhere. Just absolutely nowhere. He comes out, and he literally, I don't know what he's doing. My cousin, he gets out of the bed, and my cousin 2 is sleeping still. So she's sleeping. She's deep asleep. So she's probably still asleep. And then he opens the door, and he has his fist. And all of a sudden, she just screams. He wakes up the whole house. I repeat, he wakes up the whole house. And I had to get up, and all of a sudden, that same guy is inside of our house, and he is punching my cousin. So then my mom gets out of the room. She points the gun at the guy, and the guy puts his hands up. He drops money on the floor, and he had a knife. He had like a pocket knife, so he took it out, and he was holding my cousin hostage. Well, okay, he wasn't technically holding my cousin hostage. He had like my cousin on the floor with his like foot, and he had like a knife. I don't know how he would attack them at all. So then my mom, she faked it. She faked the shot, because like she unloaded the gun. She faked the shot, so she shot it, and he started running. And then he saw that she faked the shot, and then my mom loaded the gun, and then the guy saw that the gun was loaded. He started running, and he jumped out of the window. Remember, we have a balcony, and the balcony is made out of the entrance of the balcony is made out of glass. He jumps out of the balcony, and all of a sudden he just jumps out the balcony, and his hand, I don't know if he broke his hand or something, but then he starts screaming. His hand is bleeding, and then he starts screaming, and his hand is bleeding, and then there's a bunch of blood on the floor to the porch of our house. And then he starts running. He goes back in his van, and he just drives away. He drives over the speed limit, which is a big no-no. He could have hit somebody. It was like 3 in the morning or something. I don't even remember what time it was, but I know it was night. And his white van, he just runs away, and I don't know what the hell happened, but he goes away. And my cousin, thankfully nobody got hurt except for him. Good thing he got hurt. But yeah, that's what happened. So then we slept. This is basically at the end of the story. But my cousin slept over at my house, and then we had to call the police. The police went searching for the guy, but I don't think they ever found him. I don't know where he is. I he probably died. I don't even know. But I don't know. Something happened to him. He's probably alive, but he just yeah. This was this was a terrifying thing for my life. I was terrified. This literally terrified me so much, and yeah. So this story, I, you can literally ask my cousins, but this story it was terrifying. I'll leave their snap in the description. Maybe I'll remember to do that. But my cousins, I haven't seen them in a long time because of that incident. But well, we saw each other but we stopped seeing each other when we were 12 because then yeah, my boy cousin had to go to he had to go to high school, and then he went to like a private high school, and he had to it was basically like college. And now I haven't seen him in a long time. I saw him like a few weeks ago. He came to visit me. But yeah. This was truly a terrifying experience. I did not like this. This was I don't know. I genuinely got scared of this. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, well, you should not have enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, you're a sadist or something. But if you enjoyed this video, I put a lot of effort into this video. I had to edit this video, and I've been wanting to make a video like this for a long, long time. We'll make some more story time videos every now and then. But yeah. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe. Post notifications if you want to get notified for every single one of my videos. And yeah. This video took a lot of time to make.
Editor note, this audio, the audio for this was made like a few weeks ago. I was planning to make this video a few weeks ago, but I'm kind of sick, so I have a bunch of pre-recorded videos. Pre-recorded audios actually, but yeah. Remember to subscribe because this took an hour to make, and yeah, thanks. Bye-bye. Subscribe, or else